We're destined for good things. We're destined for good things. We're destined for good things.
So we are here inside of the hotel room right now. Hey Amy, hey Brittany.
Hi.
So just had my speech competition, first rounds basically. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna decide who the finalists are, and once I get chosen, it's gonna be at 12 o'clock p.m. And so then there's another competition, a follow-up competition that I'll be doing, and basically, yeah, win that, and I will be doing and presenting my speech at the actual event. All right, peace. All right, so hey, we are heading over to session 2 right now. All right, we should get breakfast.
Who needs breakfast, right?
Yeah, who needs breakfast, right?
The one that has hypoglycemia.
This morning, Lord John Egwell is going to talk to us about global financial markets and how they play roles in how the world works. And this afternoon, broadcast journalist Katty Kay will talk to us about the interconnectedness of the global world and why what we do matters.
But it actually determines the framework in which banks in this country and in countries around the world have to operate. And it's an international committee. And this committee is but one of a number of such committees. It's probably the most important, the most prominent. But there's a whole series of them which don't just set the rules internationally for banking, but for securities markets, for insurance, and a whole series of other financial matters. And they're all gathered together under an organization called the Financial Stability Board.
I just found out that I have been selected as a finalist in the speech competition, so really happy about that. You can take a look here. Hey, so right now we are here with Andrew. We're here with Andrew, who's just been announced as one of the finalists for International President of Phi Theta Kappa.
And I could not have done it without my team. Honestly, it's been so great working with everyone on the team and people who didn't even know they were going to be on the team but said, hey, how can I help? JC made this thing happen. I really appreciate you, man. So thanks, bro.
Thank you. All right, so you have any words that you'd like to say to everybody who's going to be watching this video? They'll be sending this out to PTK chapters, everything.
The recipe for success. Number 1, you got to have confidence. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Number 2 is wait for that opportunity. And once that opportunity comes, take it. Just believe in yourself and go for it. Number 3, probably the most important, determination. You got to stay determined. You got to get the ball rolling, and you got to keep on going with it. You got to stay on the grind, as they say. I think those are the 3 most important things. 1, confidence. Number 2, opportunity. And number 3 is determination.
All right, thank you.
Sure, thank you, man.
Decipher what news is most relevant to share with the world. Thank you.
It's funny, I've been in the news business now for 25 years, and you develop almost a nose for it, a kind of instinct for it. Partly it's when something happens that's unusual and dramatic, and that you wouldn't expect. So the Brussels bombings. We knew there was a risk of terrorism in Europe, but of course when it actually happens in the heart of Europe, it gets a lot of airtime. Now, 2 days later, I don't know how many of you remember, there was a bombing in Lahore in Istanbul. 70 people died. More than twice as many had died in Brussels. We ran it led my news bulletin for a couple of days. Did it get as much airtime as the Brussels bombings? No. You could say that's grossly unfair and an indication of media bias. But it's also because we have on a fairly frequent basis extremist attacks in Pakistan. They don't happen very often in Brussels. And so you kind of make a judgment call. This is unusual and newsworthy.
The world is changing because we are changing it. We are more connected now than ever before. At this very moment, you can check the local news from 100 countries or speak with a total stranger from halfway around the world. But yet at times, it seems we're more disconnected now than ever. This is very easy to be consumed by our personal lives, forgetting that the lives of others are just as important, just as beautiful, and just as complex as our own. Now, we must remind ourselves that each of us experiences the world differently, and that our perspective is not the only perspective. This can be difficult and discomforting as it forces us to realize the fact that we may be wrong. But knowing that we may be wrong is the first step to truly understanding ourselves, each other, and how the world works. In an essay titled National Responsibility and Global Justice, David Miller puts forward that when we look at the world order as it exists today, what immediately strikes us is the gap between the standard of life. Now, as we know, there are rights which are afforded to citizens of some nations which are not necessarily afforded to citizens of other nations. Even something as undeniably important as education is not universal. And Malala Yousafzai has an amazing life story and a wonderful quote which speaks to the power of education. When she says in her book, I Am Malala, that one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. But yet, can we agree upon basic human rights? And should we include education as one? According to the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, education is a basic human right, and it is essential for the exercise of all other fundamental human rights. But yet, when these rights are so grievously infringed upon, whose responsibility is it to ensure that these rights are upheld? Is it our responsibility to our fellow man and woman? Is it the responsibility of the local government? Or is it the responsibility of the citizens themselves? These are difficult questions. And in searching for the answer, we must look for perspectives outside of our own. And that's what this year's honor study topic is all about. Phi Theta Kappa encourages scholarship in all its forms, and challenges and motivates us to be the leader who positively impacts his or her community. My fellow Phi Theta Kappans, my fellow scholars, I'll leave you with a quote. It is as Stephen Covey said, that management is about doing things right, but leadership is about doing the right things. This has truly been an honor. Thank you all very much.
All right, so here we are. We just got off of the valet of the car there. We are here in DC. Prof. Robbins, walking strong in his PTK jacket, fresh off the press. Although I don't think it was ironed or pressed, but.
Takes pictures of the Capitol.
It's still under construction. You'll notice that it is still under construction.
After how many years?
Really just that simple.
Holy cow. You didn't record that, did you?
It was completely out of focus.
And they asked you, did Professor Robbins break any laws?
In front of a police.
What do you guys all say?
I hope Dizzy had it on camera.
When we get back and they ask you, did Professor Robbins break any laws, what's the answer?
Ladies and gentlemen, the last moments of Christy Rivera. She approaches a national building to knock on the doors. Is it? Huh? Is it safe? Is it safe? Will she survive? Will they snipe us?
You didn't knock on it properly. Did you knock again? Yeah. Pound on it. Is it metal? Yes, big.
Air and Space Museum. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Security check. Boo.
You probably can't have that.
Like they don't even need or have seats. They just use those little things that they hook their legs into.
Just so they can like stay there.
Yeah, hook their feet into the feet straps.
Look at their refrigerator.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, those are their refrigerators. They got 3 of them to hold different types of food so you don't have cross-contamination.
Fire extinguisher, I think.
Wow. Hopefully, if you're an astronaut, you never want to have to use this item. Wow. If you're an astronaut, you never want to have to use this, but it's good to have on board just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Because of gravity and stuff, when you spray it, wouldn't the spray just go everywhere? So
Yeah.
that defeats the purpose.
You have to get real close to what you're spraying at. Hopefully the fire's not too hot.
Shower water storage bottle.
Wow.
H2O supply?
Yeah, they've got to be real scientific-y with everything. They don't call it the water supply, they call it the H2O supply. The lights, it burns. All right, look at all these cyclists. Like, what are they biking for exactly? And why do I see random people with funky wigs on?
Yeah, I saw like
Yeah.
dude with the,
And then that one with blue, that one has blue. Hey guys, what are you biking for?
Biking for? Racing?
The Lincoln Memorial. So we're about to get the Uber ride and we're going to head back to the hotel, get some food, work out, go to the pool, chill. So we'll see you then. All right, so we're here with Professor Robbins and
It says it's arriving now.
he's about to embark on his very first. He's about to embark on his very first Uber experience.
That might be Steve. Steve.
No, that's not
That's
Steve.
not Steve. That's just
It's Steve. Hey, Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. How do you feel right now, sir?
This is like science, what science was made to do. All human history has led to this moment for me. I've never been this excited. I just entered some stuff and he showed up within like 2 minutes.
And there you have it, folks.
Science.
You made that. You made that. All right, there we are, getting nice and comfortable, nice and cozy here. Getting our Uber ride back. Back at the hotel, and we're about to eat, work out, go to the pool, chill out, have some fun. All right.